Hello, everyone. My name is Marlene Yvette, and I am with the Healing Hippie team on Brianne's team. And today, for all of you doing our Dr. Hills challenge, I am going to talk about one of my very, very favorite blends, On Guard. And I love this blend so much. It's in such a part of my daily routine in so many different ways. And I want to talk today about some of the different ways that I use it for my wellness and for many other areas, and talk a little bit about how my health has shifted and how my mind, even my mindset has shifted since learning what I've learned about health in the past few years and since incorporating essential oils into my life. So before I started with doTERRA and before I learned quite a bit of new information on health, I would really be the type of person who didn't want sick people around me. Who I used to live in New York City, hated getting on the subway and having to hold on to the rail where I knew so many other hands were on. And I'd have these, gel sanitizers and things like that to kill stuff, right? And it was interesting. I got sick probably at least 2 to 3 times per year. And so I just thought that was, something that happened because I was around people that made me sick. And as the years went by, I started to get some more interest in learning about essential oils and learning about natural wellness. And one of my mentors, just brilliant woman that lives in the UK, she wrote a book that really, really shifted my thinking around health and around what makes us sick and what symptoms mean, and the idea of us, catching something or, just what I'd always thought, the last 30 plus years of my life. So it really shifted my thinking, and it's a really short, easy read of a book. And of course I, worked with her for a couple years. So throughout that process, I learned so much from her. But that book was really the first step for me to understand wellness better. And those of you who are interested in learning more about what I learned and are interested in reading that book, comment below, and I'm happy to share the link for the book. But when I understood health differently, I changed my mindset around that fear around being around sick people. In fact, a large part of what I do with my life today as a doTERRA wellness advocate is spend my days with sick people, helping them. They're coming into my home office every day for consults and member overviews and guidance, and yet I don't get ill the way I did before I knew what I know now and before essential oils. In fact, pretty much since starting with the company and the essential oils, that 2 to 3 month illness per year hasn't really happened. And so I think there's quite a few factors that play a part in that, including how my beliefs have shifted around wellness and also the things that I use, On Guard being one of the blends I use the most on a daily basis to keep my body detoxed, to keep my body strong, to nourish my body. And I just love it. Like, I love to take it in some water. I even put a drop in my coffee every day. The type of work that I do and working with people, I talk all day long, pretty much from the time I wake up until the time I close my eyes. And so my throat can get dry and raspy. And so I'll take a drop for that as well. In fact, we have our On Guard beadlets. It's a really easy way to pop, the beadlets in my mouth and just take them. And I'm not even really taking them so much for prevention of illness. I'm taking them to soothe my throat, and yet they do both, right? So they're helping me stay healthy as well as soothing my throat to talk all day. And I've noticed, that despite the fact that I work with sick people all day, it doesn't happen to me. People will come in and say, "Oh, I'm sick. I don't want to give you a hug. I don't want to get too close." And I go, "Oh, don't worry about it. That doesn't happen to me. Hug away. Like, let's get tight. I don't have that issue with touching and holding hands and things like that I used to have, because I understand what these things really do in the body and what, you know, how to prevent stuff. I understand so much better, and I have the right tools. So love using this essential oil, diffuse it, taking my beetlets every day. This is another On Guard product I absolutely love, the throat drops. I have these by me all the time. I brush my teeth with the On Guard toothpaste. So it's like every day I'm exposed to this blend and I just stay healthy. In fact, if I feel like I've been run down a little bit too much, or I was traveling too much and on a lot of airplanes or on a lot of chemicals and uncirculated air, then I'll boost up my On Guard and I'll take these, which are the On Guard Plus tablets. And these have oregano, melissa, black pepper, and On Guard in them. That's everything. On Guard, oregano, melissa, and black pepper. Yes, it's very potent. I take these as soon as I start to feel like anything, like I'm just a little bit extra run down. I'll start taking this and it knocks it right out. So having these tools every day, On Guard, the toothpaste, the throat drops, I mean, all the On Guard products are a huge, huge part of my routine. And I just love what they do for my body. And also, the other thing that I feel is so important in keeping us healthy is to do the right thing with our homes too, because I feel like it's such an unfortunate, misguided notion that we have to bombard our homes with these horrific chemicals to stay healthy. You know, it just never logically sat well with me. I just didn't know why, but now that I read that book and now that my mind has shifted around health, I understand so much more about why I intuitively felt these things. And so now I also incorporate On Guard into my home in terms of cleaning my home. And I hope that you all have already started that, but if you haven't, I'll give you a couple tips on how I do that the easiest way. And I get the On Guard concentrate. This is basically the only thing I use to clean, besides adding a few other oils based on some of the other properties they have, you know, like some of the citrus to boost that scent and to boost the cleansing properties. But I use this, and literally everything in my home is cleaned with this bottle. I'll show you. If you can read it, probably opposite. It says natural soft scrub. And this multi-purpose cleaner. So everything in the home is cleaned with these two bottles. That's it. This has a mix of this acid water, just regular water. Some people can add vinegar. They like to add vinegar. You can add witch hazel, the On Guard concentrate, just a couple tablespoons, and you have your cleanser. This cleans everything: countertops, stove tops. You can put it in your mop bucket. I just take this off and put some in the mop bucket. Sinks, pretty much any surface, right? Everything in the home with this bottle. And you're not bombarding your body with all these horrific chemicals that actually really weaken our defenses in our body, don't strengthen them. So it's a great thing to do for cleaning the home. It's really all we need. And you guys know there are studies that show just how much the On Guard kills in terms of pathogens, or what we sort of interpret as pathogens. And so if they're doing that in a study, they're going to get whatever's on your stovetop that could potentially make you sick, whatever's on your tub in your sink, or anything like that, right? You can actually give yourself a pampering aromatherapy treatment instead of bombarding your body with chemicals. And then the other one, it's the same thing. I just add the same concentrate. I add baking soda, mix that together. It forms like that soft scrub paste. I add some other oils, like, because I use this in the bathroom where it can get maybe some mildew or some, you know, dark, rougher grime to clean out. And there's some other oils like, you know, tea tree that has properties that really help with that. Mix that in there, and everything, literally everything in your home could be clean with this. Everything. So there's no reason to use those harsh chemicals. On Guard doesn't only keep our bodies strong and healthy and clean, we do the same with our homes. So I love to call to action everyone on our Dr. Hill's challenge to post in the comments how you use On Guard. Do you put it in your tea? Do you put it in your coffee? Do you take it under the tongue? Which On Guard products do you love the most? And if you haven't made your cleaning products with that yet, I'd love for you to do that and to post pictures of them. I would love to see all the creative ways that you use On Guard, and that just, not only for your health, but also for cleaning the home. Post some pictures in the comments and share with us recipes on things you have learned to make, or, if you want the recipe exactly that I use, I'm happy to offer that, as well as the link to the book that I explained in the beginning of my, my video. So good luck with everything. Keep with your On Guard every day. I love the saying, I think I heard Milena Harrison say it a couple years ago, better to prepare and prevent than repair and repent. So use your oils every day, use your On Guard every day to keep your body strong and clean inside your body. Put them on your body, put them in your home, diffuse them, clean with them, do everything with your On Guard. If you just had all the On Guard products in your home, you would boost your wellness tremendously. Thanks for watching today. Thanks for being a part of this challenge, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.